Packing a healthy lunch for my daughter who is going to camp has been quite the headache at my house. I've just run out of ideas that she'll eat that are nutritious. That's why I asked registered dietitian Natalie Metter to come help me out. And boy, did you do it. You rose to the occasion.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So everything you have here you would call a power snack, right?
Yes.
What does that mean?
A power snack is something where each of the food items has a combination of complex carbohydrates that are high in fiber as well as a good source of protein.
Okay, love that. Let's start with the breadstick, but I don't see the bread. Oh, that's the breadstick. There it is.
Yes, they're thin ones.
Okay.
This is a new kind of twist to a sandwich, where you take a thin slice of deli turkey meat and put some mustard on top of it and roll it around a breadstick. So it's kind of an inside-out sandwich for kids to eat. It's kind of a fun way to eat it, different. And one of the things too to keep in mind whenever you're shopping for your deli meats is to look for ones that are reduced sodium as well as ones that don't have any added nitrates or nitrates or growth hormones.
And you can find those. I actually look for them, and it can be done.
Yes, it can.
Okay, ants on a log. That is so cute.
Yeah, ants on a log. This is one of my favorites. My girls actually really like eating these. They're fun. They are high in protein by using peanut butter, or you can use low-fat cream cheese. Then when you use the peanut butter along with the raisins, you can actually boost your child's iron intake, protein, as well as monounsaturated fatty acids, which are heart healthy. And the celery gives a good crunch, a little bit of fiber, good carbohydrate there too.
Love that. Okay, I might have lunch by the time we're done. Okay, what's in the stuffed pita?
The stuffed pita is low-fat ricotta cheese, and on top of it are some Granny Smith apples, and then I sprinkled it with a little bit of cinnamon. So that gives a nice combination that is kind of light, refreshing, also packed with high fiber because I used whole wheat pitas, as well as a good source of calcium from the ricotta cheese and fiber from the apples.
Okay. Low-fat Greek yogurt. I've tried to get my daughter to eat it. The plain, because I know the kind with the flavor has a lot of sugar in it.
It does have a lot of sugar.
I can't get her to eat the plain without mixing in something else, but you think I can manage?
I think you can. Sometimes you can go with vanilla. Sometimes vanilla is a little bit less sugar than the ones that are fruited variety. And what I do is I take a granola bar and have them dip it into the Greek yogurt. And what this particular granola bar is, it's one of those that are higher in protein. Okay. So when you search for granola bars, it's best to find one that has a good distribution of carbohydrates, fat, and protein. And ideally, I like to look on the label for one that has about 15 to 20 grams of carbohydrate, about 10 grams of fat. I know that sounds high, but most of them are high in mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which is heart healthy, and 10 grams of protein. And this particular one has 7 grams of fiber.
Nice.
So when you have a granola bar that has those kinds of distribution of the carbohydrates, protein, and fat, it's going to stay with the child longer. Okay. It's going to help them feel more full. Okay. And then the Greek yogurt is an added protein. This is a great snack for those that are at sports camps.
Gotcha. Okay. Lucky for me, she does love carrots and tomatoes.
Good. That's great.
And she can dip them in, what's that?
That is also non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Oh, okay. And I added just a little bit of a seasoning packet from Ranch Dry Seasoning. You can add it to taste, doesn't have to be a whole lot. And it's a great, fun way for kids to eat their veggies. So by having the carrots and the cherry tomatoes, you give them a good source of fiber. The carrots are high in vitamin A, which is good for their eyes. The tomatoes are high in vitamin C and potassium, which is good for the heart. And then you have the yummy dip.
And finally, the pretzel kebabs. This is the cutest idea ever. What's on the kebabs?
On the kebabs, it's just stick pretzels, and then I layered them with grapes, and then I used a Colby cheese just to give it a little bit of pizzazz and a little bit of extra color since it's a combo. And there you go. You have a power snack that's high in protein. There's some fiber, and you got some complex carbs.
I love all of them. I'm going to try them, and I'll post pictures and let you know how it works out.
Great. Please do.